Welcome in, Jay Fritas, Gene Quack. I see you, Bounty Rush King. Welcome in, everybody. I'm gonna be getting started shortly. Welcome in, everybody. I see everybody coming in TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. We're going to be getting started shortly, guys. Welcome in. Take a seat. How's everybody enjoying Global Launch? Tell us all about your Global Launch experience here in the chat. I want to hear about it. Hi, Ben. So I see you in the chat. Long shot. Welcome in. Urban Rodriguez. Great to see you. Nolan. Sam Corina. I see you. Hola. Abu Satif Rubens. Hi, Ivan. Great to see all of you here in the chat. Gonna be getting started shortly. Gonna be covering the weekly Cash Cup. Really excited for these games. Gotcha, Coffee. I see you. We're all learning this game together, my friend. We're all learning this game together. Pythonic, great to see you, my friend. Sefner Mobile. Stream will be getting ready shortly. David, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. Welcome in. Cash, I'm so happy to hear that. I've been having a great time playing Farlight. Guys, if you could, please share the live with your friends. Share the live with any Farlight 84 player, or those of you who you think would enjoy the game. Would be interested in the game, please share and drop likes in the chat. Guys, welcome in, welcome in. It's so great to see each and every one of you guys here in the chat. My name is Private Ryan. I'm going to be your host for today's tournament casting, and we're going to be covering the weekly Cash Cup. So for those of you who've been here before and have seen my tournament casting, normally I was covering the Apex Challenge that took place every week, normally on Saturday and Sunday, or sometimes Monday as well. But today I'm going to be checking out the Cash Cup. So, you know, a new kind of comp tournament, maybe new teams involved in this one, or some familiar faces. Either way, I'm really excited to get started. All right, I see you got your coffee. Welcome in, everybody. With that being said, I am, just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am a Farlight 84 player as well. I play and stream on Twitch and Kick 3 days a week. You can see below for my socials, and I love to play with viewers such as you guys. I'm honestly another Farlight 84 player such as you. I'm not a developer in the game, so a lot of the same questions you may have, I may have as well. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to forward or sending on to the team, I would highly encourage you guys go over to the Farlight 84 Discord and drop any suggestions or tips that you think can make this game that much better. With that being said, I'm really enjoying the global launch, guys. I don't know if you guys have as much as I have, but I've been having an absolute great time. So I'd love to hear in the chat what are some of your favorite moments, or some things that you think should come to Farlight to just make it that much better. All right, with that being said, guys, we are going to be covering about 2 hours of tournament action today, and that's going to be the weekly Cash Cup. So for those of you that are perhaps new to the game and not as familiar with the tournament system, when you play Farlight, anyone can sign up for a tournament if you have a team. All right, and the team is pretty much what the clan is in the game. So I'll walk you through it real quick. Apollo, thanks so much for the follow. I see everybody on TikTok. So let's say you're at your main lobby, right? You're at your main lobby here. If you want to see what's going on in the tournament scene of Farlight, your bottom left-hand corner, you see the room. You hit this, you go to tournament, and then you can actually hit register, and it will take you to the tournament screen, where you can see the schedule and see all the tournament action that's happening in Farlight. But you want to make sure, guys, that you have 4 people in a clan ready to go before you sign up for these tournaments, because those are going to be the team that you play and go into the tournament with. All right, so I'll give you an example. Like, let's say I'm looking at the schedule. I'm looking at North America. This is all the possible tournaments that you could play as a Farlight 84 player. And I definitely, one big word of advice, guys, I recommend follow Farlight on all of their socials. Follow it on Twitter. Follow them on TikTok and YouTube to be really in the loop with all of the tournament action that they have, and perhaps some of the bigger events that are happening that you and your tournament team can participate in, and not only win diamonds, but perhaps win some cash, guys, and just get your name to the top of the tournament scene in Farlight 84. What's good, Miko? I see you, man. Demon, what's up, my friend? Guys, for this broadcast today, we are going to have a giveaway code. After each match that we spectate, the giveaway code will be available, and you'll be able to redeem it for gold and diamonds. So look at that. You get rewarded just for hanging out with us here and enjoying this tournament action. I see all of you guys here. Welcome in. Denzi, hello from India. Great to see you here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Absolutely love this game. I've been having a great time, guys. As much as I am casting this tournament footage, guys, I am a Farlight player like you. So I really have been enjoying it, all right? So we're going to check out about 2 hours roughly of tournament footage. That should take us to about 4 games on average. And today we're going to focus on the Cash Cup, guys, right? The Cash Cup. So with that being said, if you have participated in the Cash Cup yourself, if you know a team that's participating, I want to hear all about it. How'd you guys do? Who's on your team? Tell us about your experience. Let's get this Cash Cup hyped up in the chat, all right? So let's go a little more back. So it looks like the latest Cash Cup games we have was actually today. We had the Euro one and the MENA one. Check out the Europe Cash Cup on replay. Let's go. Where is the Europe one? We have the Asia one that took place today. Let's go a little more back. We have the NA Cash Cup. I'm happy to see some North American tournaments coming to Farlight. We have the Latin M Cup that took place yesterday, the Euro Cup. Was that the one you were mentioning, HX? We got the MENA Cup and the Asia Cup. So we're not going to be covering the cups that took place today. I think what we can do, we can cover the Latin M Cup that took place yesterday, the Euro Cup, the MENA Cup as well, and then the Asia Cup before that. So we got a few here. We actually got another NA and a Latin M. And a Euro. Wow, there are plenty of cash ups going on. There's so much that we could pick. You want to do the Cash Cup from today too? Let's see. We'll get through a couple and then see if we can get to that one. What I want to do, let's start. I think we're going to start here on the 27th. I want to cover some Cash Cups from earlier in the week, guys. What we can do is start with the Cash Cup NA, all right? So that's going to be the first one we'll cover for today. If you've participated in any of these, please let us know, guys. We're going to be checking out 4 games. Maybe we'll check out the one that you mentioned just so we can see your team in action as well. But for now, we're going to start with this Cash Cup NA. This took place on the 27th. So that was actually this past Thursday. This was Thursday. Today, please. We'll get to it, my friend. We'll get to it. Let's start with the NA one for now on 427. Once again, guys, if you have actually been in this match, let me know. How'd you do? How your teammates went? What'd you think of the game? Farlight Comp has just started. We have so many to choose from. All right, guys, we're going to get straight into the action. I want to see if there are teams that I'm familiar with that I've seen here. Andy, great to see you here, my friend. All right, going to the team list. Right now we're covering the NA Cash Cup from 427. So we got Team DV1, NEN, IU, INUB, Puma, APN, Chaos, I'm familiar with them, LW, LOX, who's got a solo, ZNS, 2304, LT1, SFS2, ACDC, BU, and PSNG. Very familiar with PSNG. They've definitely been in the comp games a lot. So looking already, guys, where the teams are dispersing, I want to go to my top left. That's actually a very popular POI. I often see a lot of teams landing there. You can already see 2 team members from ACOC knocked down. They may have not had the best of drops already. Wow. These teams are wasting no time going at each other. Looks like LT1 and ACOC already fragging out underneath this giant structure. Looks like both teams have people that are down. ACOC lost 2 team members, but remember, this early in the game, you're able to actually get that respawn. So you feel a little bit better about jumping into a fight. Looks like Legend's pushing Miguel immediately, wasting no time. Legend already got 3 kills. Able to sneak around Miguel and get an easy shotgun kill on him. Dangerous. I'm telling you, Power Tree Station, from my experience, has been a very popular POI in comp. Like, teams like to land there. They either like to land on the top of the structure or just start, you know, looting up and fragging out. It's not the most popular POI when it comes to just regular lobbies, but comp loves it. They love this POI. So it looks like we got team 11, 13, and 4. Jodo trying to hide around a building, but Gengar was actually able to get him. He's playing Sienna. He's by himself, and he's got a speck of health. Let's see if somebody can help out Judo here. Yup, his teammates are pulling up. We got a 2v2. Pair Wars versus Jeremy. Jeremy taken down. Looks like Miguel versus Gengar right between these storage containers. Wow. Gengar able to put down Miguel. It's very seldom you see a straight 2v2 these days in comp, and these guys are just going at it between the containers. It looks like the last member of that team is actually a little bit on the run, circle pulling to about the bottom middle of the map. Let's see if we can check out what's going on between Team 1 and Team 2. So Team 1 is DV1. I'm new to their gameplay. I've not really spectated TV1 before to see how they've done. Will this be on console? That's a good question, my friend. I do not have any word on that yet. I definitely have a lot of friends who'd be interested in playing this game on console for here. All right, looks like DV1 taking on Chaos. I am no stranger to Chaos. You definitely see them a lot in the comp scene. We got a 2v2 here in the open. One of them playing behind the rock, but DV1 as a trio. Look, 3-on-3 action. Sion pushing up. But it looks like Chaos is actually able to play the bottom of the hill. I got shot off the side of the rock. Sion is down as well. We still got ourselves a... Nope, one left. That's actually Yuricito. I am familiar with him. He is a legend ranked player, and he was taken down. Unfortunate for Chaos. I think it's early enough in the game to where they have their second res, but it looks like DV1 was able to get the better of the fight. You have to be careful about taking those fights on the downslope because they literally did not have much of a high ground there. They were literally fighting uphill, which is always tough. Always tough situation. All right, so it looks like Chaos has respawned. They made the decision to not engage that team again. They're going to be landing near Sunflower. I want to head over to Team 11. It looks like they may actually be... Wow, they actually mopped up Team 13. ACOC was actually taken out in Power Tree Station. The entire team is wiped. They're not going to be able to go on longer in this lobby. Tough break. Sometimes when you die off that initial spawn, it's best to make the decision to perhaps land somewhere else, loot up, and just have another go later, you know? Pushing the same fight sometimes, if you're not able to win it, will cost you. So it looks like we got Team 2 and 3 fighting at the southwest end, southeast end of Taz Hot Rod. I'm familiar with these guys, Nen. Looks like Nen were able to get their kills right by the water. Looks like a little bit of a beach scene here. All right, let's go check out what 12 and 5 are doing. So this is a team I'm new to. This is SFS2. Looks like he was shot out of the vehicle. His name is Daniel. He's getting out. He's getting shot in the back. His team member's down as well. So you got two members of APN. Gohan is actually down, and his teammate seems to be escaping across the water. That's a tough break because they're actually right across the zone. All right, so we're heading into Todd's Hot Rod. Looks like Team 2, NEN, about to pull up on Team 9. Kutsu, I know him as well. He's in his flying vehicle here. He's flying right in the middle of the action. He has a speck of health. He's actually very, very lucky to survive. He literally has a quarter health. Looks like Kutsu's going to play the bottom of that window. He's got an M4 and an AK with the scope. If he plays this right, he might be able to get some kills, but he's actually going to go after his teammate. It looks like they're going to get the res on smooth. One thing they have to worry about, right? You're seeing this red circle on your map. What does this mean? This is not the orbital strike that we're all used to. It could be, right? But this is actually from the new vehicle that was put in the game called the Rocket Tarantula. You can see this, right? You see black over there from ZNC actually raining down missile fire on his opponents. This is actually personally the first time that I've seen the Rocket Tarantula used in comp. Like, I don't have... this is the first time a spectated tournament since global launch, and this is a new vehicle that came with global launch. You definitely do not want to get caught on it. You can see he was able to get multiple hits on NEN. So NEN right now, they're playing the edge of those buildings, and they're actually being pinned down. Z and S making the decision to wait on the roof, and they have one team member sitting in the tarantula, raining down rocket fire on their opponents. I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to get out of this. Doesn't look like he got any hits, but they're actually not pushing. I think they're a little bit afraid of pushing out too far. So it looks like Team 2 NEN is making the decision to rotate away from this fight. They don't want to push these buildings, but they actually have Team 5 APN on the run, who lost one team member as well. So they found a way out. I think that was a smart play. You're pushing right into a pair of buildings. Your opponent has a rocket tarantula. You're pushing at their strongest point. Yep, looks like we're gonna have ourselves a fight here. We have NEN and APN. APN trying to rotate across the bridge. They have one team member under the bridge. Kutsu currently on top. I want to get Kutsu's perspective. Playing Suno. He's able to peek the corner and get Arepakwan Wago down. Apologies if I did not say the name correctly. Smooth, able to take down Huevo. I think this was a great decision by NEN. They decided to rotate the opposite way and actually pick up some kills by pushing there. It looks like the rocket tarantula is actually making its way a little bit in range. They're not hitting anybody, but you can actually hear the missiles nearby.
Supply ship en route.
Oh, looks like Tomatito's taking damage at the end of the bridge. He's getting out of there. We got that supply package coming into the map. I'm curious if they're going to go for it. They're actually right in the line of the spaceship. See that giant blimp in the air dropping goodies. It looks like Daniel from SFS2 making the decision to actually wait it out on the edge there. He could be just a solo on his team at this point. Yep, he's actually the last guy left on his team. I think he's solely going to play for zone. I'm curious how this is going to pan out. You got one member from Team 5. Team 2 is coming into the zone. Team 1 is actually on the other end. I don't know if they have realized that there is a team right across that bridge. Looks like Tronic's pulling up in his spider vehicle. This vehicle has a lot of mobility. If you know how to drive this thing, you can be very difficult to hit. As you can see, there's also teams that seem to be on the edge of zone. You got from your north, from your east, that have to make their way in. PSG all on the east side of the map near Tin Man. You got a couple of teams to the south too, and I'm curious how this is going to play out. NEN is actually between two teams, Team 5 and then Team 9 that's rotating from the south. So I think that Team 2, NEN, they have a decision to make, right? You have ZNS that's going to be rotating. It looks like they're coming from the water, and they're bringing the spider tank with them. Black is actually walking the edge of the map, zone on his back. Smooth making the decision to confront them. If NEN can hold them in the open, it doesn't matter if they have a spider tank. I think they're going to be able to put enough damage out to destroy the tank. You can hear those missiles raining down, but all of those players are actually playing on the inside of the building, which means they're not getting affected by the missiles. Black continuing to rain down missile fire. Tomatio actually taking some damage from them. We actually have dual tarantulas, I believe, involved, right? I saw that red missile circle over here as well. I'm curious who's going to win this. NEN is actually surrounded on two sides. They have Team 9 and Team 1 on both sides of the POI. I think they have a decision to make. They can end up being sandwiched really fast if both teams make the decision to go in there and push. As you can see, the rockets are primarily landing on the roof, but some of that splash damage is hitting NEN, and it's forcing them to continuously use their healing materials. ZNS moving up. Continuing to fire rockets from the tarantula. Black is not letting go of this vehicle. But it looks like NEN's going to have some reprieve. Team 1's actually made the decision to rotate away from the POI, so there's no threat of a sandwich here. I want to see ZNS's perspective. Wait, PSG is actually rotating as well. They're swinging wide right, and they do have a chance of getting a nasty third party here. Wait, the Tarantula is actually receiving fire from another one. He has to be very careful here. You can see PSG coming up. This could get really dicey for both teams. This sometimes is unfortunate. When a fight takes too long, guys, another team can hear the gunfire and make the decision to pull up and get a third party. It looks like PSG has made that decision. Yep, Kennel right now sitting in the rocket Tarantula. We have 3 teams in this POI. Kennel moving up, supporting the rest of his team. Unreal. ZNS was actually trying to jump NEN, and they ended up getting jumped. I think both teams are trying to decide what to do. You have Daniel from ZNS actually hiding in the first floor of the building. Wow, we got to get in there. We're checking Kennel's perspective. Kennel right now is sliver of health, but he's still alive. Inside of that black hole dome. Very hard to see in there. Kennel getting the knock on smooth. We're seeing a lot of Tarantula play here, guys. The Tarantula is being used to fix teams in place while the teammates maneuver on their enemy's position. It looks like NEN is on the run, guys. I'm telling you, I didn't see it playing that way. NEN strong point in the building. They're fighting off another team, and guess what? PSG comes in. They actually sneak over on the beach side of the POI and able to get a nasty third party, dude.
Supply ship en route.
It looks like Zion is moving his Tarantula into position. PSG having taken over the POI might actually be in danger of getting hit by Tarantula missiles as well. APN, 1 player left in the building. As you can see, the circle is getting much smaller. We have Team 1 currently in the middle of the circle. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves a Sunflower Shopping Mall endgame. Right now we're spectating Rilo's perspective. It looks like he's in that laser tank. He's zoomed in, trying to see if he can get any picks from Chaos rotating in the open. Yeah, Rilo holding with that tank on the roof. It looks like DV1's making the decision to hold their building, right? So they have clear line of sight to the bridge. On the opposite side of the bridge, you have Chaos. To their left, 2304 and LT1. 2 members of LT1 trying to get across the bridge, but they're taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Oh, they're actually underneath. Wow. LT1 Knox getting knocked down. I'm telling you guys, that is a lot of precise fire to deal with. Looks like Legend able to get some shots on Lucifer. Lucifer moving in with is the equivalent of an Iron Man suit, which was actually added to this game in the global launch. But it was previously in the game from what I heard. The first time I've used.
New Reaper has arrived.
So it looks like LT1 playing. Look, Legend does not even know 2304 has 1 team member around the pillar. Somebody's taking shots at him. He's got a speck of health. He has got an actual speck. All right, guys. So outside of Sunflower Mall, zone is closing. We have multiple teams that are trying to get into Sunflower area and grab a building. PSG, LW, Chaos. Looks like we got ourselves a 3 fight. Let's get Kennel's perspective. PSG playing aggressive here. Actually going out in the open and pushing Chaos. Yorosito's currently up. Kennel knocked down. Bomb able to get the knock on Yorosito. And it looks like PSG is going to clean up this fight. I gotta say, that was a bold move. They took the fight in the open, but if it's bold and you win, you have made the right choice. Oh, the Air Beast, right? Yeah. I remember when I first heard the name Air Beast. To me, it reminds me of the Iron Man suit. Looks like Bomb is Red Shield. Chaos has 1 team member that's actually running on the edge of zone. I gotta give it to PSG. Right now, they seem to be taking any fight they can get their hands on. They have a total of 5 kills. Kennel currently is the kill leader. Cold's getting a knock on Migos. Looks like Sensei from UW taking a fight with Derp and Clouds. Oh, Clouds able to put him down. I gotta give it to it. PSG is actually taking any fight that is next to them. Legend from LT1 running in the open. He's able to barely escape and get into the building. DV1 was on the other side to take him, guys. I think we're looking... Oh, DV1 able to get a quick knock on bomb. Is PSG gonna be able to recover from this? You see that Ducky shield deployed. Zion from DV1 pushing out. He's really ahead of his team, and he pays for it. Zion able to get derp. I think that PSG is actually down 2 team members. If they can res, they can turn this fight around. This is literally the end of the game right here. We got a firefight in the open. Kennel taking down another member of DV1. PSG might be turning this fight around, guys. This is a 4v1 at this point. Tronics, the last one alive in the building. Let's see if we can get Cloud's perspective. Cloud's pushing up. PSG making quick mop-up work of their opponents. I gotta give it to him. That was a fight that swung left and it swung right. PSG down 2 team members getting pushed, but their remaining team members able to get knocks on the advancing DV1 members and get the res on their teammates and turn the fight around. Hats off to PSG. 22 kills. Kennel the MVP on this game. Wow. At that point, there was only 1 team member alive from another team. And that was game. What a game. What a game. PSG getting the W in that game, guys. Squad 15, total of 22 kills. Let's check out that performance breakdown. All right, so we got Bomb with 5 kills, 8 assists. Kennel, the MVP, with 11 kills, 5 assists. Clouds Mobile, 3 kills, 9 assists. And Derp with 3 kills, 5 assists. Awesome. Hats off to the guys. All right. So checking out Squad 2, Chaos actually able to make it to the end game, but Revenja, 0 kills, 0 assists. I, 0 kills, 1 assist. Alex 1 kill, 1 assist. Yera, 3 kills, 1 assist. And in third place, we got Rilo with 3 kills, 0 assists. Zion, 2 kills, 3 assists. This other team member looks like he has Japanese characters, 1 kill, 2 assists. And then Gaming Electronics, 2 kills and 3 assists. All right, so let's see. The overall kill leader of the lobby, I believe, was Keno. Scrolling down, yeah. Keno's taking the overall kill leader, or Slayer, as we like to call it in Farlight. Getting the W for his team. Great performance. Great performance. All right, guys, with that being said, we do have a giveaway code for this broadcast. After each and every game, we're going to be showing that giveaway code. Here it is in the chat, guys. Go ahead and head to the main lobby of your game. Select the button with the 3 lines. Go to CD key and drop that code right in there in order to get some free gold and some free diamonds. And it's kind of our way to thank you for being here. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and then we're going to go right into the next game. We'll be right back, guys. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you all being here, guys. Hope you guys were able to take down that giveaway code. That's free gold, free diamonds for you guys just for being here and enjoying this tournament action with me. Guys, my name is Private Ryan, if you weren't here at the beginning of the broadcast, and I'll be your host today for the weekly Cash Cup. There are plenty of new tournaments that have came out since the global launch of Farlight, but we're going to be covering about 2 hours worth of tournament gameplay, about 4 games roughly. So far, we've seen our first game, which was from the North American Cup that took place on April 27th, and it's the Cash Cup. That's what we focus on. So we're going to pick 3 more guys for us to spectate today. With that being said, it looks like we got one suggestion from HX Tail Light for the Europe Cash Cup today, and we'll be getting to that, my friend. I think we're definitely going to check that out for the end of the day, right? But with that being said, guys, for each of you who have actually participated in the tournament, please let me know in the chat. Let me know your in-game name is, who your team was, your teammates. I want to see you representing your teams and cheering for them here if they participated in the Cash Cup in Farlight 84. I definitely want to hear it. Welcome in, Sid. Great to see you guys. Right, I've been really loving this game, guys, too. I'm a player just like all of you, and today I'm enjoying it in a different way by watching tournament gameplay and getting to take in some of the best that Farlight has to offer in terms of the competitive scene. All right, so let's head over. Let's pick our next 3 that we're gonna watch. We'll start with the next one, right? So let's go back to 427. So far, we've seen we saw the North America. We can check out the Asia. Check out the Asia Cup. Because we're going to do the European from today. But the next one we'll do is Asia. And then we'll do European afterwards. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the action. Alright, guys, let's get right into it. First of all, you know me, I want to see who's participating in this match, so let's check out the teams. Welcome in, King Payback, great to see you. So we got APL, we got 4SKY, DF1, NCG, TE8, APR, ARU, URS, familiar with them, XE1, BB2, SWS. One thing that's standing out to me immediately, guys, is that it seems like in this tournament, there are a lot of teams that are not running a full 4-stack. So it's definitely going to make it trickier for those teams to see how they're able to kind of make their way through the game. All right. VBE, I recognize them. VBS, recognize them. SWS, familiar with them as well. Wow. It looks like Sunflower Shopping Mall, wasting no time. Players' feet literally touch the ground and they're already in a fight. We got a fight between VBE and ALP and SWS on the roof. All right, let's try to get Pavin's perspective. He's already got 1 kill on the board. One thing you have to be careful about Sunflower Shopping Mall, guys, it is a building with a lot of angles, a lot of open spaces. You got first floor, second floor, escalator. You can peek over the rails. This is a dangerous place to fight. Looks like Pavin taking fire. Already down. He already has no shield. He's getting chased. He has a shotgun in hand. Looks like he's going to take the fight. Missing that second shotgun shot. Oh, he's able to take down Kalix from VBE. I'm telling you, sometimes, guys, even though comp play is team play, right? It can just come down to a 1v1. Can absolutely just come down to a 1v1. All right, so heading on the roof, it looks like we have 3 team members of SWS on Sunflower Shopping Mall POI. 2 team members of EBE, Swish, Resing, the 4 team member right across the street. Curious to see if these 2 teams are going to go at it. I want to get in Lion's perspective. I have a feeling they're aware that there's other opponents here in the POI. I'm curious if they're going to decide to continue to loot or if they're going to take the fight. So guys, when you are using that giveaway code, make sure that you input it exactly as provided. It is case sensitive, my friends, case sensitive. Oh, You can see that Lucinda ultimate, that black hole deployed. Remember, guys, since global launch is dropped, you can destroy the black hole by focusing on the orb in the middle. But Lion was focused on it. He was taken down by Mango. Wow. BBE very aggressive, dropping that ultimate, wasting no time, not giving their opponents any chance to react. They had two things to worry about: who they were fighting and the black hole that was on the ground. Looks like Pavin making the decision to completely get out of that area. Let's head to the top left of the map, guys. Our favorite POI power tree station. Looks like we got Team 2 and Team 8. This is a team that I've not spectated yet before. 4SKY. Really excited to see how they're going to do. Looks like things are pretty quiet for them. Oh, wow. It's actually something I just noticed. It looks like the two team members of URS making the decision to literally wait out the game. Rexer and King waiting at the top of the tower. This is why Power Tree is often very popular for teams that are maybe undermanned or that just want to rotate into the end game. They want to hide at the top of the structure. Hey, you know what? That's the plan you run. That's the plan you run. Let's check back into Sunflower Mall. So it looks like we got a little bit of a pause in the action right now. You got Team 14 VBS rotating from Carnival. It seems the teams seem to be spread out amongst their relative POIs or clusters of buildings. We might actually see the next fight here between Team 15 and a member of Team 1. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Senpai was taken out. Team 1 seems to be a little bit dispersed in several areas. Check out VB2. VB2 is actually a duo in 10-man industrial. I'm surprised right now they're playing a little more open than I would think somebody would do if they were a duo. But looks like they haven't gotten into a fight yet. They have Team 12 right next to them. Seems they're just focusing on the loot. I don't think anyone has seen them. So we have the pair of Ben and Khalil. Interesting. Demon's Love, great to see you here, my friend. Really appreciate you being here. So it looks like Team 2 in the upper left. There's only one team member of Team 3. The only solo one called Bat Bay 98 hiding on the edge of the map. You can see Diverso, the Tarantula in the previous game was a very popular weapon. This is one that I've seen comp teams employ. They'll get the Tarantula will sit in the back of the team and will rain down missile fire in their opponents, keeping them in place or just consistently hitting them so that they could chip away at their opponent's health and any of their shield regenerators that they have, constantly having to heal themselves. I'm not sure what is going on here. We have a little bit of a friendly derby going on. Guden ramming his vehicle into his opponent's vehicles. I think they feel safe. They're just having a little bit of fun right now in the lobby. Hello, Darkside. Great to see you in the chat, my friend. So we do have a bit of a pause. Let's head over to Team 4. Team 4 is a trio. They seem to be stuck between two teams out here. Looks like we have Team 13 in the buildings, Team 2 to the north that we just saw, 4SK racing down the street. Look at that, getting fancy. He actually exited the vehicle. He left his teammate in the vehicle. Diverso saw an opponent, he literally jumped out of the vehicle and started shooting first. He wanted to shoot first, ask questions later. I'm not sure if his teammate knew what he was about to do. The vehicle literally took off with him sitting in the passenger seat. It looks like Team 2 still in zone. Team 11 having lost 3 team members already. Let's see if we can head in the zone. So it looks like NYSM, Yuki, Rhoda, and Senpai are actually holding up in this cluster of buildings here, waiting on the edge of zone, playing a more quieter game. Right now, it seems the team only has 1 kill. And it seems like Appa's actually trying to come back from the zone and catch up with his teammates.
Respawners disabled.
At this point, guys, respawners have been disabled. So if any team is down, they're out for the count. Let's head over to team 2. This is going to be interesting. They have teams on their left. Oh, they're taking fire from VB2. VB2 challenging them in the street. Showing them they're not just going to roll in here and not get shot at. Oh, we actually have vehicles following each other. Ben's vehicle, his spider tank, was actually disabled for a moment. And he's actually chasing Groudon. We have some vehicle-on-vehicle action. Oh, his teammate pulled up with the flamethrower vehicle. Bonbon Spider making the decision to bail out. He got a little bit too exposed there. I gotta say, that was strictly vehicle action. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. You don't see that going on too much. Ben smelled the kill. If he was able to disable his enemy's vehicle, he might have got a pick, but his teammate pulling up, saving his butt in another car. So it looks like 4SKY, they see VB2, Ben by himself. Oh, wait. Yep, he's down. Making work of Ben and Khalil. They saw a 2-piece there, were able to pick up 2 kills for their team. Good job. All right, let's head over in zone. See if we can check it with Team 14, VBS. VBS is a definitely a regular in these tournaments that I've casted. I'm no stranger to VBS. VBS currently, there's an orbital strike raining on them. They're looting a care package. They're going to be pushed out of that position due to that orbital strike, or they're just going to have to eat the damage. Yep, you can see it raining right on top of them. Guys, you have to keep in mind the orbital strike is strictly a feature of the map. That is not a hero ability. That is the map simply raining down a random, I guess, a meteor shower perhaps on you. VBS making the decision to actually just deal with it. They're not going to let the orbital strike push them out. Spectating VB currently team 15 sitting in 10-man. They're spectating the bridge. They can see team members from team 4 actually trying to get across the bridge. I want to see if we get a closer perspective. So Swish is much further out than his team, and it looks like the team 4 is making him pay for it. NCG trying to get across that bridge. Yep, looks like they're making use of 2 vehicles. They're pushing in with a hovercraft and a spider tank. They have to be careful though. It looks like NCG only is a 2-stack, but I'm not sure if they know that VBE there's a 4-stack in 10-man industrial. Neither team fully committing to a fight yet. All right, let's check in nearby. Team 2, 4SKY. Ryu with a generator and Jupiter in hand. 2 of my favorite weapons in the game. It looks like they see an opponent rotating in the open, able to get some shots. IDev and Ryu making the decision to push out. Oh, NYSM actually were able to cross the water. That was a very dangerous rotation. They're taking a lot of shots in the back. But if they can make it across, they can breathe easy. Oh, they actually got taken out. Unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. I saw what NYSM was trying to do, but they did not know that APR actually already was on the POI. So they were running from one team, they rotated into another. It looks like APR, Demonic, Rohan, and YouTube Icy are inside the building. NYSM making a decision to try to fight for their lives here. There's a lot going on. Appa and Rhoda in the building. Is NYSM going to be able to pull a genie out of the hat right now? Yuki's down, Rhoda's down. Appa the only one alive. You can see that Lucinda special in the building still pulling Appa to the roof. Unfortunate. I saw what they were trying to do, but unfortunately they ran from one team and ran smack into another one that was holding the building. It looks like VBS is smelling a possible third-party situation. APR still holding the building. Appa hiding on the roof, the last team member of his team. VBS just unloading firepower on that building. And they're actually targeting the vehicles. I think that they want to disable APR from possibly getting any type of mobility out of this situation. The question is, what is APR going to do here? VBS, 3 gold shields, 1 purple. ABS with a full stack. APR with a full stack of blue. That's a very uneven fight. Looks like VBS moving on. They just picked up a quick kill from Garib. You can see them really moving as a unit. Let's head over to Team 15. It looks like we have quite a few teams on the bottom left-hand side of the zone. Checking in on VBE. All right, let's check this out. Oh, we got some gunfire going on here. Interesting spot to take fights in. Multiple cargo containers. We got some buildings here. 4SKY versus VBE. I want to see if we get Ryu's perspective. Ryu holding up here. Gruden very much in the fight. IDEV getting a knock. IDEV, Jupiter in hand, ADSing. Oh, he's able to knock down Swish. Swish gave him his back and he paid for it. IDEV going right in the building, taking out Mango. Mango, the Reaper of the lobby, being taken out by IDEV. Wow. This was a good fight for 4SKY to win early. They do not have to worry about those opponents later on in this lobby. Guys, once again, welcome in. Whether you're here at the beginning of the broadcast or coming midway through, great to have you here. Please like and share the stream with as many of your friends as possible. Other Farlight 84 players. Definitely want to spread the comp scene. So you can see 4SKY taking over this POI. Let's check in on Team 12. Team 12, LE1. I'm not strangers to them, but right now they're actually playing as a trio. Looks like Indori actually got sniped. He was exposed in the windowsill, but he was actually taken down. Who's he getting shot by? Oh, VBS is holding the high ground. This is going to be very dangerous for them. VBS is a 4-stack gold shield. If I was VBS right now, I would think about perhaps trying to push the pace, get it more aggressive. I think they have pretty much outlooted their opponents. They have one team member that has red shield. Virus making use of that grenade hovercraft. Raining down a VB below. You can see Nasty actually trying to rotate in the open. He's actually very low on health, even though he has full shield. He has to be careful about that. He could end up going down if something just targets his health. You can see Circle is getting much smaller, guys. Let's head to Team 6. Team 6 APR right now. Who are they taking a fight with? 4SKY sneaking around. You can start to see teams are recognizing the final circles approaching. Who's going to get in the POI and take the God spot? Looks like 4SKY is in the building. They're posting up on second floor. If they can hold this, they're actually going to have line of sight in multiple directions. Oh, they're going to have to fight for it. And they had to kill one team member of VBE, Nasty, to take the building. They made quick work. You can see Immortal, the last remaining team member of Team 12, actually by himself out there. Tough break for Immortal. Oh, wow. I actually didn't expect this. It looks like 4SKY pushing out of the building. You got APR approaching on one side, the zone at their back, and then you got VBS on the other side. 4SKY making the decision to come to the POI early might actually be sandwiched. Ryu making work in the building, able to peek. Diverso downing YouTube, I see. You can see that EMP going off. Rohan knocked.
A new Reaper has arrived.
IDEV pulling out some great kills for his team. Diverso, 5 kills. Wow, 6. Getting into the zone. Looks like Diverso has red Jupiter and red UMP. I'd be very careful against challenging this guy. But this is going to be the fight to watch, guys. I think we're down to 2 more teams left. Maybe a straggler or 2. Oh, Immortal in the bottom of the building. The straggler's been taken out by Super Virus. Guys, VBS is rotating on the position. 2 of their team members are red shield. This has been the fight to watch. Even though VBS is really high on loot, they're still pushing with vehicles, mutually supporting each other. You can see them. 2 team members on foot, 2 in vehicles. Diverso actually taken down. Watts pushing up. Black hole deployed on the building. Wow, there's a lot of action going on. NCG, another straggler on the map, able to take out IDEV.
Reaper has
4SKY had so much working against them. Nan is still alive. VBS cleaning up. They have one team member down, but guess what? It's only a 4v1. It's only a 4v1. This was very unfortunate. I thought that we were going to see a clean fight. VBS versus APR. That's not what we saw there. We saw the remaining stragglers from the map actually rotate into the same house. Fight APR as VBS is pulling up, fully stacked on their loot and in multiple vehicles. That was unfortunately a situation that completely played against APR. I see what they were trying to do, but sometimes in Battle Royale, when all the dominoes fall, things can work for you or they can work against you. What a match. VBS taking the victory. Squad 14, total 4 kills. Let's check this out. So we got Super Virus, 6 kills, 3 assists, and MVP of the match. Watts, 2 kills, 2 assists. And the 2 remaining team members, I believe they're Japanese characters. I apologize, I can't pronounce them. 3 kills, 2 assists, and then 1 kill, 2 assists. Great job, team. So our second place, guys, actually NCG. So NCG able to sneak their way into the building at the final zone, at the final fight when APR needed everything working for them. And none was able to go in there and get a kill. So they're able to get second place, and with 2 kills, no assists. Jess, 0 kills, 1 assist. It's another example, guys, that even if you're not playing with a 4 stack, if you just maneuver your way successfully into the end game, you could end up within the top 3 and still take a prize. And that's exactly what happened. Welcome in, Isoka. Great to see you in the chat. Squad 3 for SKY. They played a great game too. We got Diverso here, 6 kills, tied with Super Virus as the kill leader or slayer of the lobby. At 6 kills, 1 assist. IDEV, 3 kills, 2 assists. Gruden, 1 kill, 1 assist. And then Ryu, 0 kills, 3 assists. What a game. I think that end game for me really played to my surprise. But I gotta say, VBS, they played a strong game. They got really high up in the loot, and I think they were the team to beat, and they came out on top. I gotta give it to them. All right, guys, we're going to take a brief 3-minute intermission before we go into game 3. Go ahead and input that giveaway code if you have not already to get the gold, get the diamond. If you have any issue doing that, guys, please let me know in the chat. See you back shortly. Welcome back, everybody. I see one question in the chat. How do I redeem the code? So I'll go over real quick, guys, for those of you who may be doing the code redemption for the first time. You want to make sure you're at the lobby right here, right? You're looking at your main screen. Look in the top left-hand corner. You want to hit the area with the 3 lines, right? And then hit CD key. Once you hit CD key, that is where you're going to enter the code. That is where you enter the code. Has anybody had any issues with today's code? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to drop the code one more time. Guys, you want to make sure you enter the code exactly as described. Exactly as described. It is a cap sensitive. So if it's lowercase, uppercase, it has to be inputted exactly as it is. All right. So guys, I was only issued one code for this stream, so that's the only one I have, and I'll be only I'm going to be sharing it after each broadcast, right? So welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for being here for our weekly Cash Cup tournament coverage. My name is Private Ryan, and I'm your host. With that being said, guys, we have 2 more tournament games we're going to be covering today, and so far I've been a huge fan of the action. Really look forward to see these 2. We have one request for the Europe Cash Cup. We're going to check that out. That's one from 4-9, right? 4-9, definitely want to check that out. With that being said, guys, if you participated in any of these tournaments that I've shown today or any of the Cash Cups, let us know in the chat. I want to hear your in-game name, the name of your team, the name of your team members, and tell us how you did. And first of all, welcome to the Farlight 84 comp scene. We love to have you. And I'm really looking forward to how big comp is going to get in this game, guys. Global launch just happened. We have so much more ahead of us. The journey has just begun. Ethno, welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. All right, so we had that one request, right? So we're looking for today's Europe Cash Cup, right? So Euro Cash Cup 429. Make a little note here. If you participated in this, guys, please let us know in the chat. All right, so we're gonna get right into the action, guys. We're looking forward to it. Looks like we have one viewer here who actually participated in this tournament. So please let me know what the name of your team is, your team members, and we're gonna get right into this action. All right, after this, guys, we're gonna show the giveaway code after this game, and then we got one more to cover, and that'll call it a wrap for this week's broadcast. But you'll see me again next week on next Saturday at the same time. All right, let's get right to the action. King of One Piece, welcome in. Great to see you. Bob, I'm very happy to hear that, guys. Once again, if you are claiming the redemption code, make sure that you input it exactly as you see it. It is case sensitive, my friend. I want to make sure you get your gold and your diamonds. All right, guys, so heading into it, let's see who is in this lobby today. We got ELVT, 024, EGOD, CVG, NOK, ESCE, NCPJ, People, GC7, SRL, 1292, NKA, Tor, EYAS, KSRS. So a lot of teams that I'm new to, honestly, that I would love to see their gameplay. A lot of unfamiliar names. Let's get right into the action. Guys, so for the redemption code, it can be used by the first 200 people that redeem it. So you want to use it as fast as possible. Wow, we actually may have some action already over at Carnival. I have to tell you, Carnival is a location on the map that is not often dropped on in comp. Why? Because it's extremely dangerous to fight it. Plenty of buildings, open windows, multiple angles. It looks like a Tarantula tank is already raining down fire on NCPJ. Looks like Pokey is actually getting pushed. NCPJ playing an aggressive game out here. See if we could get Pokey's perspective. Pokey actually down at the moment. Wow, Ibri making short work of him. Looks like NCPJ actually is a teammate that's down as well. Okay, KSRS, C-Poppy actually coming through the back door, but was taken out quickly. Thermite grenade on the ground. NCPJ able to get their teammate up very quickly. Looks like we got more tarantula missiles being rained down. I'm curious to see where that is coming from, to be honest. Lucinda all being deployed. Let's check out Big P's perspective. Big P very much in the action, playing Lucinda. You can see more of those missiles raining down on them. That is a lot to deal with in a fight, right? This game is already tough enough. You can get taken on very quickly, but now you have tarantula missiles raining down while you're trying to fight your opponent. This is a lot for these teams to deal with, I tell you. All right, let's head over to Team 11. Seems like they're playing the other side of the POI. Creepy, Fuka Lover, and Pokey. Pokey back up. He was actually knocked earlier. Once again, you can hear those tarantula missiles coming down. They might actually be coming from Brando. Yep, I think we found it. Brando actually sitting in the tarantula, raining down missile fire on NCPJ. So we got 3 teams playing in this POI at the moment. Brando seems to be by himself. His teammate is on the other side of Carnival. Curious to see how this is going to play out. There might be... Oh! Let's head out to Rapido. Looks like Rapido is another team member of KSIS. He's in the street rotating by himself. I don't think Team 7 actually knows he's there. Great to hear that, One Piece. Love to hear it. Looks like Rapido receiving that Suno buff. Creep getting sniped. Actually getting the snipe on Brando. This is why it's always dangerous to take these fights in Carnival, I'm telling you. Urban warfare is always a very dangerous environment. Looks like Creep playing Maggie. Bar in hand, Green Jupiter. He's pushing. Looks like he wants to get aggressive here. Actually, it looks like 1292 made the decision to take over the buildings. I thought they were just going to push Brando. Looks like Brando's full teams together. KSRS, a 4-stack, separated by the street. Brando dropping that care package. You got EOVT actually sneaking up on the left side. So we have a new team that's made the decision to come into Carnival. Curious to see what they're going to do to get in here. This is almost like the calm before the storm. I want to check out Creepy's perspective. Creepy right now running a green bar with no scope on top. Taking damage. Creepy making the decision to abandon the building. I think the next 10 seconds may decide this fight. Creep actually shot in the back. KSRS smelling weakness. Pushing up on the building. Creepy's down. Pokey's down. So is Fuka Lover. Wow. I gotta admit, that fight went on quicker than I thought.
Reaper has arrived.
Oh, here we got the third party. Grusha actually able to take out Brando. Prince taking out Burgle. I do not think that KSRS were ready to fight an additional team that rolled up to the POI. Team 1, ELVT is actually a trio. They're not a full 4-stack. Looks like Grusha making use of that window, that roof angle. Able to take out Poppy. He sees Rapido behind the building. I think EOVT, they sense they can get an easy kill here, and they take him out. KSRS going down. KSRS actually still has 2 team members, but it looks like for the most part, they are losing in Carnival. Looks like Brando managed to sneak his way back in. ELVT, the kings of Carnival at the moment. Very curious to see what they're going to do. Let's head to the south. We've spent a lot of time here in Carnival. Let's see what's happening in the south of the map. We got multiple teams in the mix over at Sunflower Mall. It looks like ZVG is strong point in the mall at the moment. Oh, we got a full team pulling up in that hovercraft, getting those drive-by missiles, jumping out of the vehicle. ESCE. Wow, they have 2 team members down. I didn't see it going that way. I have to admit, ESCE, the aggressor, pulling up in the hovercraft, firing missiles. They wanted to get in and get kills immediately, and ZBG making them pay for it. You could come in with the best of intentions, but if you don't win your fight,
Reaper has been killed.
then, you know, your offense has failed. Wow. I got to give it to ZVG. They turned it around, but ZVG right now has 2 team members that are down. Looks like Asian Fred actually trying to res the rest of his teammates. They were down, but this team is not out. Fred deploying that black hole so he can get that cover for his teammates to get res. Black hole expiring. Looks like we got more action. Wiki's currently down. Wiki playing duck side. You can see Exito making use of that captain bubble to try to get the res off of Wiki. Oh, ESC pushing in. They may not have the time. He actually had to abandon the res. ESC, they see a situation in which they can get third-party kills and they're pushing.
Respawners.
PXN throwing that scan grenade. Oh, unfortunately, he was actually taken out trying to rotate around the Chalantula. Wow, I really think this is going to work against ESCE. ZVG, once again, proving how resilient they are. They've been pushed twice, and each time they're pushed, they've actually been able to withstand and win the fight. It looks like each little taking a moment to res his teammate. ZVG has actually won Sunflower Mall, and they're trying to take a moment to heal up. Oh, wait a second. Not if Team 10, Sunrise Legends, also known as True Legends, has anything to say about it. Pulling up to the POI. Miko getting down very quickly in the hallway. Coop taking down Miko's opponent. We literally got ourselves a hallway shootout, guys. Axie's down. Oh no, unfortunate! Bella trying to push up. DZ hiding behind the wall, able to take him down. It looks like Coop is the only remaining player alive. Xe sneaking to him. Literally a mall in a fight in the first floor of the mall. I'm telling you, Sunflower Mall is a dangerous place to take fights. There's so many places in which you could get shot from. It's a very dangerous environment. It looks like Coop and Xe are still up. Their 2 teammates completely have used up their second life, which means it's literally a duo. Wow. Looks like both teams taking one member of each other. Unfortunate. SRL taken out on the POI. Sunflower Mall has been a scary place for a lot of teams to fight today. ESCE, the winner of that fight, they're the ones that got jumped. They held their ground, and they were able to take out their opponents in the building. Unfortunate. Looks like Team 6 holding the building down. I'm telling you guys, when it comes to Farlight, teams can start, fights can start and end just like that. Within the fraction of seconds. You think you got the initiative, you think you got the advantage, your team members are going down, the fight can turn against you so fast. I want to head over to Team 15. Team 15 in the north, KSRS, making the decision to rotate around the map. I'm curious to see where they're going to get involved. Looks like they're actually chasing somebody. So C Poppy is still up. I know he's been knocked before, actually, in the spider tank. Yeah, Sid, I have to admit, that was a bit of an upset. I did not think it was going to go that way. So you actually have GC7 across the water, currently holding that building. Curious to see if we're going to see these 2 teams going at it. Looks like they're holding this building. You have Team 15 on the other side of the river, right? But let's be conscious of zone here. We got zone, when zone closes, Team 15 is actually going to be forced to crawl, to rotate across the river and perhaps get into a fight with GC7. All right, heading over to Team 12, NK, currently with 1 team member down. Looks like they're actually getting shot through the window by ELVT. Curious to see who's got the line of sight on them. ELVT is a trio and they're actually going to engage a duo. Oh, Strong crossing the street. He's not shy to start shooting. Grusha as well. Grusha, purple bar in hand with a Jupiter. Great weapon combination. Oh, it looks like both teams have to be careful. We got KSRS in the mix. I'm curious to see... Oh, KSRS actually making the decision to completely bypass the fight. They don't want the fight. They're just crossing the bridge. They're trying to get into the zone, into the POI. One NK and EOBT are in a standoff here across the street. Oh, bar shot going off. Somebody's getting hit. Brando taking a lot of damage. They're making Brando pay for being in the open. Brando's shield is cracked, but he's going to be able to heal himself up. Brando able to get around, jumping in his team member's vehicle. And they're hightailing it out of there, man. They don't want any part of that. I gotta give it to EOBT. They're a trio, but they're still taking fights. And I think their opponents don't know that they're a trio yet. So they're playing very cautious against them. Grusha being knocked down. Looks like it's only Strong and Prince left. Strong taking the fight. Knocking his opponent. Oh, Strong shot in the back. No! Prince was actually trying to get away too, but he ran into Strong's knocked body and got shot in the back. Tough break. I saw what they were trying to do. But unfortunately, the best laid plans sometimes just don't go your way, my friend. All right, let's check out this southwest corner of the zone. Team 7 actually surrounded right now. I'm not sure they know it. Actually, no, there's one member of Team 6. Oh, they are surrounded. We got Razni on the right side of the building, and you got 3 members of ESCE on the left side of the building. Team 7, NCPJ, making the decision to hold. Oh, they're actually getting gassed out. You can see that green gas going off, taking damage from all of them, pushing them into a far corner of the building. ESCE not making the decision yet to fully commit. Nade being thrown. But you can see that they're perhaps outlooted here. Most team members of ESCE have purple shield, scan grenade going off. They know where they're at in the building. I'm curious if they're going to commit to the push. It looks like Zelbin trying to sneak up a little bit. Curious to see how this is going to play out. Let's check Zelbin's perspective. Oh, Zelbin actually able to get some cheeky shot through the window. He knocked his opponent through the window, bro. NCPJ with 2 team members down. I think ESCE is smelling victory here. Zelbin deploying his ulti. A lot of confusion going on. You can't see a thing in this. Wow. ESCE successful push here. This was literally 4-stack on 4-stack action. One team surrounded. ESCE having 1 team member on one side and their opponent's strong point in the building, but they were able to get a cheeky shot into the window. And after knocking 2 of their opponents down, they made the decision to push and got the W. I mean, this was just by the book. Absolutely by the book. All right, heading in zone. We got 1 team member of... it looks like we're going to be seeing a Sunflower shopping mall zone. Spectating Team 5. Teams are actually making the decision at this point to rotate in. This is going to be a dangerous final circle, guys, in Sunflower. I'm telling you, this is a scary place to take a fight. Multiple floors, rooms everywhere. It's angles for days. PXNG right now with 10 kills. I'm pretty sure this guy's got to be the VIP. He's got to be the Slayer of the lot. He's got a gold AK in his hand, gold Jupiter. You can see they made the decision to take the 2nd floor. We've got KSRS actually rotating from the southeast. Team 15 making use of that Tarantula, raining down missiles. Looks like Brando moving the Tarantula up to the final circle, but he's taking damage. I don't know if he meant to get out of the vehicle, but he got out of there and he's not getting back in. He actually took one shield cell worth of damage. KSRS taking the roof. We got ourselves a building fight here. ESC making the decision to hold the second floor. They got 2 team members, purple shield, 2 blue, total of 25 kills. They're really racking up the kills today. Curious to see what Team 11 is doing here. We got Creepy and Fuka Lover, and this is a duo. Both of them in gold shield, playing a laser tank. They probably have some of the best shield that I've seen within the remaining lobby here. I'm curious if they're gonna try to wait it out. Oh, see him? He's grabbing that Iron Man-like suit that I keep talking about. Yeah, this is definitely gonna get intense quickly. I'm curious if they're gonna make the decision to play the outside of the mall or go inside and try to frag it out like everybody else. The Air Beast. Oh, you can see KSRS jumping on the roof. Looks like they're taking a fight here. Oh, Rapido taken down. Stitch down as well. I mean, this is an absolute free-for-all at this point, guys. Multiple teams. We have a fight happening in the roof and a fight happening in the building. KSRS making the decision to hold the roof, not pushing out too far, but they have lost a team member. If they want to try to get the win, they have to get this revive off as soon as possible. They're actually getting shot by opponents inside the building. ESCE not leaving the second floor yet in the building. This is getting absolutely crazy down here. Oh, ESCE pushing up. They actually have opponents on the first and second floor. GS7 was found. No, that worked out against PXNG, man. He got naded as he went to the first floor. I don't think he saw it going there. Creepy getting some kills as well. I'm telling you, every single decision you make in this final circle can work for your cost. Wow, Creepy with a 218 damage nade. Mr. Fantastic caught him on the corner. I'm telling you, 1292 is impressing me. They're a duo, and they're playing with confidence. They're going out there, they're getting kills. Most duos would probably try to hide for placement. Oh, looks like they're actually taking fire from the roof. Let's find out who is delivering that. KSRS, 1 team member. Suno with a gold shield. I think KSRS has made the decision to hold the roof. They see victory in holding the rooftop. Oh man, I want to get inside and see some of this action. ESCE losing 2 of their team members. Final circle closing down. New run in the building. This is an absolute free-for-all. You can see Black Hole deployed. The Shroud is being deployed. There is a lot of just visual noise going on. Very hard to see where your opponents are. Where your teammates are is getting difficult. Wow, NOK, one of the surviving teams left, actually deciding to try to res their teammate. Curious to see how it's going to work out. Wait, that's it? They survived that? Oh my goodness. I have to say that caught me off guard, guys. That really did. There were so many different teams that were in the mix on that roof, on the second floor. Black Hole deployed, Shroud deployed. That when it was all said and done, a team that we did not have our eyes on in that fight, NOK won the fight. You could not see a thing. You couldn't tell where your opponents were. You couldn't even tell where your teammates were. And at the end of the day, NOK got the victory. In all of the absolute madness of what was going on there, they pulled out with the dub. I have to give it to them. That was an absolute upset. I didn't expect it. I was not keeping eyes on it. And sometimes the ones you don't expect are the ones that surprise you. Big round of applause for NOK. All right, let's check out their performance. So we actually got Moody with 1 kill, 0 assists. Skip SHW taking the MVP with 3 kills, 1 assist. And we got Suin SHW with 1 kill, 1 assist. Wow. What an ending. GG's across the chat. I did not expect that to go the way that it did. All right, guys. So second place, KSRS. Honestly, my favorite to take that win. They were on the roof as a 4-stack. Great loot, great weapons. They decided to go into the fight, and in all the madness of what was going on, ended up losing. Unfortunate, but they did perform great. Rapido, 6 kills, 1 assist. C Poppy, 2 kills, 2 assists. Brando, 2 kills, 5 assists. Vertigo, 4 kills, 1 assist. Third place, ESCE. PXNG, 10 kills. Absolute stellar performance from my guy PXNG. I gotta give it to him. 1 assist. Noron Dog, 5 kills, 4 assists. Ranzi, 6 kills, 1 assist. And Zelb 1 and 6 kills, 3 assists. I'm telling you, ESCE put out a great performance in terms of overall kills. Gotta give it to him. Round of applause. That game was an absolute upset until the end. It was one of those that when the smoke cleared, you saw the victors. Until then, who knew was gonna get the W on that, right? All right, guys, so once again, giveaway code in the chat. First of all, thank you so much for requesting that game. That game was an absolute W to watch. We're going to take a brief intermission, about 4 minutes, guys, and we're going to jump into our last tournament match for the night. I thoroughly love these. I think the last one is absolutely not going to disappoint. I will see you momentarily, guys. Welcome back, welcome back. Great to see you here, guys. It's Demon, Ethno Edits, Buzzkill, Sid. I see everybody over in the TikTok, Jose, Jensen, Anna. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody enjoying the global launch, guys? I want to hear from you. Tell me some of your favorite things so far coming out of the global launch. Gotta remember, guys, I'm a player just like you. All right, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, guys, my name is Private Ryan. I'm your host for the weekly Cash Cup today. I'm also a Farlight player and streamer myself. I currently stream and play Farlight on Twitch and Kick, and I'm also a co-owner of True Legends. We're a esports org. So we look forward to this final game, guys. With that being said, if any of you guys had any issue inputting the giveaway code, I'll run through it one more time. But let me know, guys, whenever we put these giveaway codes in the chat, if you have any issue, please let me know. I will run you through real quick as best as I can. All right, so we'll run through it right now, guys. If you're at your lobby, you have the 3-line button in your upper left hand corner. You want to hit that, and then you want to go over to CD key. And this is where you're going to input that giveaway code that we were showing on the stream, right? Make sure that you input it exactly as it's shown. It is case sensitive, guys. It is case sensitive. All right. So far, guys, we've covered 3 games. We covered the 427 North America Cash Cup, the 427 Asia Cash Cup, and the 429 Euro Cash Cup that actually took place earlier today. We got one more that we're going to cover for the day. And let's check it out. Plenty of the tournament schedule has been absolutely stacked since global launch of Farlight. Like, this is just the beginning, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing how big our competitive scene of Farlight 84 can get. I don't, my friend. I only speak English. So let's see. We'll go. We were looking at 427 before. We've covered the Asia, we covered the North America. Let's cover a Latin M. We actually haven't done a Latin M tournament today. So we're going to cover the 427 Latin M Cash Cup. Make a note real quick. So this is 427. Cash code. Welcome in, X-Pals. Great to see you, my friend. How are you? Guys, once again, if you're participating in any of these tournaments, please let us know in the chat. I want to hear about it. I want to hear your in-game name, the name of your team, the name of your teammates, how you guys did. Absolutely want to hear it. We're going to share love for Compo Farlight 84. All right, let's head right into the action. Welcome in, Greed. Great to see you. All right, guys, so this is going to be our last match of the evening that we are spectating. Once again, these broadcasts take place weekly, whether it's by myself or another content creator from Farlight 84. So please keep your eye on Farlight 84 socials and in their official Discord. All right, so we're heading underway. We're looking at the Latin M Cash Cup from April 27th. Let's see if we recognize any teams here. So we got KLNX, B9, Pure, 2LK, Peak, LGO, Alua, XNBX, looks like Mayo, TWTT, VTN, LOG2, CSBS. A lot of unfamiliar names, which I love. I want to meet and see as many different comp teams as possible, and I'm seeing a lot of new faces here. All right, guys, looks like KLNX wasting no time. They're landing immediately on Riverview Park. They see that there's actually one other team here, and they're going right for the kills immediately. They're wasting no time. Whoa! Looks like Chili actually taken down by Shadow. I don't think Chili expected Shadow to be waiting in that doorway for him. Shadow making quick work of his opponent. But right now, Pure only has 2 team members left. Shadow and Alain left on their team. Kale NX, full 4 stack. It looks like Pure's teammates have revived. We got ourselves a 4-on-4, guys. Oh, you didn't see him. You didn't see him. Landed back at the POI, guys. Kale NX fully formed up on the roof. Dylan being taken down. Lumix getting shot down on. This is going to be tough. Lumix actually running for his life right now. He's getting chased by a 3-stack from KLNX. Unfortunate. What played to KLX's LNX's advantage is that they were able to all come back and play together. when they play as a full team, you know, they're not going out there doing 1v1 fights. It's very hard to compete with that sometimes. You're playing the NA Cash Cup right now. Love to hear that, Bob. Love to hear that. Please tell us about your experience and how you guys do. Looks like KLNX able to secure Riverview Park, but Pure right now has one team member alive. It looks like the 3 remaining team members, unfortunate, but they died and they respawned and immediately came down to the fight. And when you do that, guys, you're gambling, right? Because if you die a second time, that's it. So now squad 4 has one team member left, and he has to hide the remainder of this match unless he's actually able to revive his teammates. So tough break. If I were them, I may have actually made the decision to just land somewhere else, try to reloot and reset. It looks like Peak was actually able to see Allen in the open, and that's it. PE, you are taken on very early in the game. He actually rotated into an opponent's team by accident. Tough break. Tough break. All right, let's head over to team 5 and our favorite POI, Powers Tree Station, right? Looks like Manda actually on the run right now, being chased by members of B9. Looks like we got Truan versus Jativa. Truan winning the fight on Jativa. Jativa currently down and getting taken out. B9 actually able to secure Power Tree Station, but they have to be careful. Team 9 is actually nearby. I don't know if they were close enough to hear the gunfire, but they may make the decision to actually roll over there and see if they could clean up a third party. Looks like Connor playing Duckside, Generator, and Jupiter in hand. Yep. Looks like XNBX making the decision to rotate into Power Tree. They may have heard that gunfire earlier and decided, hey guys, maybe we can clean up the end of a fight here, get a nasty third party, or just pick up a new fight here. But I don't think they know where Team 3 is. Team 3 is hearing the vehicles, and they're actually making the decision to back up. Yeah, I don't think they've seen him yet. It looks like Team 3 is actually separated. They have... How many team members do they have here? Yeah, it looks like they only have 2 team members left on the Power Tree POI. Looks like Team 9 may know where they are, but the remaining 2 team members of their team are not here. This is going to be tough for them. Looks like Team 5 making the decision. Once again, I'm telling you guys, Power Tree Station is infamous for having teams that are not a full 4-stack actually hide out on the top of this structure. They're going to be able to hide there as long as the game allows them and the circle doesn't close in, right? No surprise there. Looks like we got Team 13 that is a duo. I don't think they know there's actually a member of Team 12 nearby. Oh no, it's actually in Tin Man. All right, so right now we got a little bit of a pause in the action. I want to head to Team 2, KLNX. Looks like they're actually taking a fight. We got Peak versus KLNX. Peak actually advancing on the building, warning, deciding to leave the building because he was getting pushed by 2 team members. But it looks like KLNX is fully committed to the fight. Spectating Pablo Escobar. You see that black shroud over the building, immediately making it very hard to see who is who. Oh, Pablo able to get an angle on the first floor, peeking through the window. He has a quarter health right now. Labyrinth taken out by Pablo. It looks like KLNX able to get the better of that fight. YNX taken down. Oh no, they still got themselves a fight. Peak is still very much staying in it. Looks like both teams are fully committed, which means that whoever loses this fight could be very much out of the game. Pablo, the only one left, gets shot in his back by Sensive. Unfortunate. Peak crawling in. SXN able to crawl through the window, getting the res on Labyrinth. It looks like YNH for Peak actually landed on the POI. This is unfortunate. This is literally, I think we're looking at a 4v1 here, guys. Wow. Kayla NX losing 2 out of 3 team members. The only one alive is Pablo Escobar, making the decision to land somewhere else. Once again, guys, that is always the danger of fully committing to a fight with your second life, right? So you saw them, they landed a second time, but they were not able to beat their opponents. What does that mean? Once they die the second time, that's it. They're out of the game, which means that Pablo is the last remaining member of his team. Uh-oh, Pablo might actually have a full team on his tail over here. CSBS sensing that there's somebody in the building pushing up. Pablo on the run. It's actually kind of funny, guys. We're watching Pablo Escobar being chased. Some of you might know Pablo Escobar, might actually find this kind of funny. He's actually running away.
Respawners disabled.
Interesting. All right, let's head over to Team 12. Looks like VTN rotating in the zone, relatively quiet. They have a, it looks like Team 2 next to them. Not popping up on the screen. Oh no, that's where their dead bodies are. I gotcha. VTN, Zynix, AK in hand with Jupiter. Looks like they're playing, they're playing conservative. They're securing the building. They're trying to hold out. We got Peak, a Labyrinth from Peak, actually driving around in the spider tank. I don't think he knows that there's a full 4 stack in the building next to him. Pablo Escobar hiding in the building to the right also. We actually got Peak fully rotating out there on the road too. Looks like we're going to be looking at a zone that has Riverview Park. Guys, once again, for all of you guys watching here, whether on mobile or at home, please share and like the stream as we spread the Farlight comp tournament team to new viewers and to existing players in the community. Looks like CSBS pushing up right now, getting a down from Peak. Oh, Peak, 2 team members down. CSBS taking this open fight in the field. It looks like Peak actually only has 1 team member left, and he is on the opposite side of the map. Looks like VTN once again playing a slower game, deciding to hold this building and not push out. Kale NX, actually Pablo was able to get a team member up. Hey, I gotta give props to him. He was by himself for a while. He was able to get up El Chile, and it looks like both teams making the decision not to engage, just holding buildings opposite of each other. Let's head over to XNBX. It looks like NXBX taking this fight in zone. Connor playing duck side, making sure that they get out of the zone. Looks like they're actually split by this mountain here, but they got nobody ahead of them. They got 1 team member of 2 LK to their left, and it's pretty much a free rotation, except for Team 7. Looks like Kevin is actually on the other side of the border. Let's head over to Team 14. I think T14 is really going to be the team to look out for, guys. Right now, they're doing they have 1 team member, red shield, 1 purple, 2 blue, up by 5 kills. You can see Zek grabbing the rocket tarantula. I think that's really going to come in handy later. Looks like you got Yuri really pushing up ahead of his teammates. He's currently in that grenade vehicle, raining down fire in VTX's position. This is going to be the fight to watch. VTX is only a trio. It looks like they made the decision to rotate out of the building. They did not want to get stuck in there and bombarded. Looks like Aguilar, there's actually opponents in front of him. El Chili, is he in the building with a speck of health? Oh, he didn't see him! Oh, I'm so... I walked right by him, dude! If I was him, that scared me. If I was him, I could just imagine him going into the building, looking around. Holy smokes, there's somebody sitting there. Yo, CSBS wasting no time, making the decision to push the building with everything they got. Wow, Yuri putting on an absolute clinic, able to get at least 2 kills in that engagement. Right now he's got a red shield, he's got orange generator, orange Jupiter, and a Rhino. Like, these guys are stacked and they're ready to take fights. You can see, even though they won that fight on foot, right? They're coming back, they're grabbing their vehicles, and they're making sure that they rotate with them. They want to have as much firepower as possible. Let's head over to Team 9. Team 9 is a 4-stack. XNBX, they're playing a slower game, playing the edge of the zone. Right now, what I'm worried about is they actually all still have blue shield. If they wet out the game too much, their opponents can really get high up on the shield and weapons, and it's going to be really tough for them to win in the endgame. Gonna hear that grenade fire going off. It looks like a member of CSBS, 2 of them, are actually raining fire on their building. I'm not sure if they know there's a 4-stack in there. I'm not sure if they even care. Oh, look, we got a full push going on. Shalangela missiles coming in. XNBX already losing a team member. Lucas pushing the building. Getting the Maggie perspective. You can see that Lucinda ulti being deployed on the 2nd floor. CSBS down 1 team member. Wow, racking up 3 kills in the engagement. I'm telling you, CSBS is playing a clean game. Every time we see them push a team, they get in there, they get the kills, they close the fight fast to make sure that they can't get third party. They're definitely the team to watch. Looks like you got 1 team member of Peak and the one of 2 LK on the other side of the hill. Yuri wasting no time. These guys are playing fearless. Yuri's like, you know what, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to fight the next people to fight. I'm not waiting. You can see that end circle closing in on Riverview Park. Riverview Park, the POI in the middle of the final zone. Multiple teams on the outside. CSBS are 2 vehicles, including that rocket Shalangela. I'm curious to see if they're going to try to wait in the middle of the zone or play the outside of the zone. You have to be careful when you're in a vehicle, right? Because even though you have a lot of armor, you're still staying in the open. Somebody can focus fire you or perhaps shoot you out of the cockpit. Oh, it looks like they've actually detected an opponent waiting on the underside of the bridge. Kevin is underneath there with a hovercraft. What is Kevin going to do? Kevin is a solo Maggie. 1 kill, but he's got gold weapons and a purple shield. Hovercraft about to explode. Whenever you see the vehicle beeping red like that, guys, it is about to blow. Get out of the vehicle. Looks like Labyrinth, the last remaining member of Team 5 on Peak, getting taken out. CSBS, really dominant performance. They're going from team to team and they're fighting everybody. Right now it's going to be very hard to keep up with them. They're high up in the loot game, high up in the armor game. They're literally taking every fight. They smell victory. So it looks like we got a couple of stragglers left on the map. We got Kevin, who actually managed to escape from an earlier engagement. And then we also got 1 member of... oh, look, looks like Kevin's taking a fight. Taking on an opponent from CSBS. Unfortunate. There's just too much to deal with. Kevin's opponents are fully looted up to the teeth. And CSBS able to take the victory. Decisive performance, really. I don't think there was really another team in that game that was really going to give them a run for the money. Once they got to red shield, gold weapons, really tough to catch up. Didn't really see a surprise there. CSBS playing a consistent game throughout that entire tournament. Squad 14, CSBS taking the victory, total 14 kills. Let's check out this breakdown. Lucas YT with 2 kills, 4 assists. Second individual, I believe he has Japanese characters with 4 kills, 5 assists, taking MVP. He could be the Slayer very much in the lobby. We're going to check that out. Zeke with 4 kills, 1 assist. Yuri, 4 kills, 1 assist. Great job overall. Really putting points on the board. All right, guys, so second place belongs to Kevin. Kevin able to successfully rotate his way into the second place spot. I got to give it to him. 1 kill, 0 assists. Third squad, Peak, Labyrinth, 1 kill, 3 assists. Ytex, 2 kills, 1 assist. Sensvi, 3 kills, 4 assists. SXN, 1 kill, 1 assist. All right, let's take a look. I want to see if there's anybody else in the lobby really that had any more kills than the kill leader, and they didn't. CSBS, dominant performance across the board. All right, guys, with that being said, that was our last tournament that we're going to cover for the day. I really enjoyed each and every one of you being here, whether you're a new Farlight player that came in after the global launch. Welcome to our community. Welcome to the comp scene here. We're having these weekly tournament streams, whether by myself, Zach Wadler, or other casters from the Farlight 84 competitive scene. And I'm really looking forward to how big this game can grow, how big this comp scene can grow. I have a great time just watching you guys fight it out and seeing some of these final circles and how the strategies play out in the bigger game. I thoroughly enjoy it. Like you guys, I am a player of Farlight 84, all right? That being said, guys, that's the end of our broadcast. My name is Private Ryan. I am a co-owner of True Legends. I stream on Twitch. And I also stream on Kick, Farlight 84. And I'm going to show the giveaway code for you guys one more time in the chat. I'll leave it up for 5 minutes, and we're going to call it for now. All right, guys? With that being said, stay tuned on Farlight 84 official socials, Twitter, the Discord for any type of big events going on, new patch notes, and just keeping in touch on everything that's Farlight 84, all right? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Private Ryan signing out. Going to leave you out the giveaway code. Thank you so much for being here.